O trem do INSS vai rolar baixado. Porque o meu foi lá ontem. Aí ele me deu uma testada de 30 dias, né? Eu mandei pôr no Mitsubishi hoje, ontem. Eu falei, tem que esperar até dia 28 pra poder marcar o INSS lá. Ah, verdade.
Não é fácil. Não é fácil.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Such scenes. Can he finish? I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
That has been cut short. Kaká. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Gilberto Silva can be of paramount importance, Peter.
The man they call the invisible wall.
Indeed, he was the invisible wall. Happy to do all the selfless work so others can get on with making a more stylish...
Shot a goal! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Now it's Ribery. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Thuram. And it's Ribery. Ribery will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Mbappe. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive with his decision-making too. And when you consider that his job is all about supply, it's all about end product, he's become actually quite good at that. His ball retention is quite strong. And when you've got that in a wide player, you're onto something.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Mbappe shapes to shoot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yamal. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Ribery wins the duel this time. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Ribery, foot in. Yamal engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Thuram. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pedri. Pedri stood his ground strongly. No, that's been intercepted. The referee's awarded a free kick. He's having a go! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
And that's been won straight back. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, what has happened here? Now it's the real chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Always onto this. And he's there to get it away. And smartly reclaimed. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And they're quick to get it back. Yamal. Works it forward. Chouameni. Thuram.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
France heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, there's a probing ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Vieira. Platini. Strong running down that left flank. He's got away.
Such good technique.
Platini. And he's managed to get... Great hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Platini really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Spain have the chance to go the other way. Yamal. That's a good run down the left. He's picked his way through. Keeper has taken decisive action. He's got the shot away! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Fantastic excitement towards the end of the half there, and a last-minute chance that really should have been converted. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. France in control at half-time, 2-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Zubimendi. Pau Torres gets across to intercept that. And here's Thuram. Now it's Diaby. Diaby! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. That's an excellent interception. Diaby! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. Thuram picks it up from the goal kick.
France have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's had it taken off him. Now it's Morata. Zubimendi. And that's another good win of the ball. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. He's got space in the area. Spain can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And here's Mbappe. Thuram. Now the finish! Yes! And The lead is extended still further. Mbappe at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
France find a position of real strength now. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground.
And already we're underway here.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
And here's Thuram. Great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Platini really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, well played. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. And it's Neymar. Looking for the run. Oh, they could break here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Ronaldinho. Vinicius Junior! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's Ronaldinho! That was a matter of inches.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Oh, easy pickings there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pass somewhat off target. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Lucas Paqueta, he's got full. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Nicked it back promptly. Platini really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's going to be disappointed with that. Shot could be on. Has a go! It's anyone's ball now. Neymar pinches it off him.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Ribery. Platini. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Chouameni. And here's Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Platini. Thuram. It's a goal kick.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's had a shot! Ribery. Ronaldinho. There he goes, motoring forward. And it's Ribery. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Shifted upfield. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's really well manoeuvred. Thuram! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pass is just off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Chouameni. Bout of passing here, really. He's had a hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's half-time here. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals. So we reach the halfway point.
France really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 22.
And the second half gets underway.
Vai ser substituído pelo
France
jogador.
clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going.
Chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Martinelli really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Great hit! And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
France penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
Ribéry, Platini, Thuram.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Chouameni.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Can he latch on to this? Now it's Vinicius Junior. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Koundé. And they've got a throw. Thuram being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quieting him down now.
Just about up to the hour now. Vinicius Junior! Vinicius Junior!
Brazil are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really... There's the hit! Oh, some inspired defending there. Cleared without hesitation. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's been cut out, well played. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle in.
Tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Brazil have their third corner.
Camisa 14. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 4. Substituição.
That is a great ball. Shot a goal! Sticks it away! Brazil are back in business. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Brazil grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. That is good alertness. Ronaldinho, and he cuts out the supply. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he was alert to it. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Ronaldinho. Vinicius Junior. Vieira can get it clear.
Brazil showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Martinelli. Martinelli! Oh, this looks sharp. Had a shot. And the pass is intercepted. Ronaldinho, spread neatly. It's out for a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Martinelli, can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. Neymar opts to play it, has a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
So their fourth corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. France are looking to go forward now. And that is a little undercooked. He's played him through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That pass has been well intercepted. 4 added minutes on the board. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. Terrific save by Manuel. He's gone for goal! And it's Ronaldinho. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Senhoras e senhores, informamos que vocês podem ouvir a transmissão ao vivo da partida de hoje na rádio FM do nosso clube. Teremos uma substituição.
Into extra time we go. Neymar. Oh, it's come loose. Vinicius Junior! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Diaby, and he's picked out the run. Well timed, excellent interception. Diaby is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Diaby.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Can he get it through? Griezmann showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's a chance. He should have put that one away.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that is expertly dealt with. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Great ball if he can get there. Extra time reaches half-time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team?
Substituição no time do Brasil.
And so the last chance to find a winner. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he's there to get it away. Well, that's well spotted. Conte. Colomboani. Diaby. And the shot! Should have equalised.
Colomboani was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Diaby! And he's found the net! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Quite a thriller this one's become. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Gabriel gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Giroud.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Oh, no joy this time. Forwards and with intent. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So it comes down to this, a final rallying cry, and then kicks from the spot. So this one to set the tone. No! Denied remarkably!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Mbappe is the next to run the gauntlet. Top corner, brilliant penalty.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Brazil looking to draw level. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Griezmann is the man who's second in line. And that is a scarcely believable miss. The third man in the queue. Oh, straight down the middle, and for some, it's too much. Giroud is the third man to step forward.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Colomwani is the fourth man to step up. Ah, he's managed to miss it.
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
Can the goalkeeper come up with a moment? That's it! It is done! So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their part in a... And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
He's played it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Gilberto Silva wins the duel this time. Turan couldn't squeeze it through. Quality ball. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's found a way through. Shot could be on. Well read, and the danger is averted. Aldair gets across to intercept that.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Hernandez. Ribéry. Ribéry going full tilt down the left.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rafinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now that's a fine challenge. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Turan, now the finish!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Gilberto Silva getting this one clear. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but...
Oh, shooting chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Neither side yet able to find the net. That has not gone well. Platini. And it's Ribéry. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I want... Shot at goal! Goal! Brazil!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Brazil have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Zico. Platini. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe ploughing through the middle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ribéry. Now it's Ribéry. And he's managed to get... He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, nicely intercepted. It's a really well-measured ball. Platini. Diaby. Neymar. Rafinha. Rafinha going face-to-face with his great rival. He gets big!
Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Thuram proves too strong. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Mbappe. Thuram! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Thuram actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Gilberto Silva. Neymar, who does have an assist to his name. He's played him through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And here's Romario. Threads one in. It's a goal kick. And the whistle goes for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are back underway.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's got away. Ribéry, good, strong midfield running here. Eder Militao, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Diaby. Mbappe has a go! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Gilberto Silva, and it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Romario. France still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Rafinha. Now it's Zico.
Público presente
Diaby.
na partida de hoje, 71.550 espectadores.
And he was quick to react. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. Diaby. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
France are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
That'll be a corner. Neymar. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Zico. Look at the space here. He's a big chance. Oh, taken with style. Two to the good. They have breathing space.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.